let's just go to the mixer now. So as you can see, I have the kick on my channel 1 with the parametric EQ and the soft clipper. Let's just play the kick for now. So I'm explaining you how to actually EQ it real quick. See, the thing is, you start off with a flat line, with a completely flat line with all the spots and everything. And the trick about EQing is you pretty much want to drag the main frequencies up till you find the sweet spot. Usually on trap beats, it's pretty much around the 110. So once you find the main frequency, see, this is too bassy, this is too high, and this is where you get that proper slap. Alright, so from there you just drag it down a little bit, and pretty much you just cut off all the other frequencies that you don't need, so that it leaves more room for other instruments in the mix. And it's important to cut off some of the bass as well, because this is where the main 808 bass is gonna take up all the space, and so you don't want that to be too crowded, otherwise it sounds murky and not really clean, and it kind of fucks everything up. So that's it. And another thing is the clipper, to add a little bit of compression as well, and being able to make it sound better as well. So I put the clipper in the mixer as well, in the master track of the mixer as well. I also put the stereo enhancer to make it sound wider in the speakers as well, and not too centered. So this is like a cleaner EQ a little bit to clean out the frequencies that you don't need. And this is on the master anyway, so this is what it sounds like. Alright, so this is the kick. And then we can go on to the 808. And the 808 is gonna be in pattern 2. Let me turn it on in the mixer. So here it is. Let's turn on this is the EQing for the 808. All right. Now let's select everything else by clicking and keeping the mouse clicked. You just select all the other channels. You go on the mixer and you go linked selected channels starting from this track. There we go. And now you see all the patterns are gonna be inside the mixer, so you can put everything else you need, all the effects and everything, and figure out all the volumes and everything so that it sounds nice. All right, so let's try and hear this all together. Wow, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this way down. Then the bells as well. I'm gonna start off by pretty much taking everything down. Let's start playing only. As you can hear, the snare is too high. The orchestra is way too high. All right, the orchestra. Now that I figure out the volumes a little bit, now we can play around with the frequencies and everything and start counting everything up, and let's just play one at a time. All right, so let's mix this. It's a little bit of reverb, not too much. And then we can, I have these presets, but pretty much what you do is you turn it on and you see what frequencies are going up. So add a little bit of, so you see the bands that are lighting up. Let's take out a little bit here. Yeah, this is the basic mixing for the EQing for the snare. I'm gonna do another one on basically on exactly on EQing and everything, so this one is gonna be like super fast. Anyways, I'm gonna put up all the presets as well in the zip loop package so that you can just open them up and you just put them in pretty much. So you just go parametric EQ and then you go presets, and there's gonna be all these presets, so it's easier for you to mix and it's pretty much all ready to go. So wait, this is actually the low one, so I'm gonna do like this: presets, brass low. All right, so with the brass you can also put the sound goodizer in a little bit, but take it down, otherwise it sounds too. All right, let's go with this one now. The thing with the orchestra hits, you really have to be not careful, but you know, there's a lot of bass in it. There's a lot of low frequencies, so you need to cut them off, because otherwise it really makes the mix really muddy and it doesn't sound good. So the thing you gotta do with the orchestra, it's pretty much you cut everything after like 150 or whatever, and then you leave just a little bit of bass here, but the frequency here is way too low, so it's gonna get pretty much cut off anyways. But it sounds clearer. All right, let's add a little bit of reverb to it. All right. Let's go with the strings now. See, I'm gonna do this one like this, without no preset or anything. I'm just gonna, there we go. Maybe add a little bit of reverb as well. All right, pizzicatos. Pizzis. Then we go on to the trap chant, and this one you really need to take out. Trap chant. That sounds better already. This is kind of low actually, so I'm gonna turn it up. So you see the band that is lighting up, so you just pretty much enhance the frequencies and you just cut off everything else you don't need. The part that is not lighting up, it's gonna be available room for the rest of the mix, and so like this it's not gonna overlap as much, and then the mix is gonna sound clearer and cleaner as well. All right, so we're almost done. Okay, what the hell? No, never mind, this is it. I'm gonna leave this one low pretty much. Yep, so this is the basic mixing. You can hear everything. Okay, so this is the basic mixing done on the main pattern. And now what you want to do is lay the beat out on the playlist. So let's just open up the playlist. We click on pattern 1, we right click on it, and we go split by channel. And what that does is pretty much all the single patterns that are in the main pattern are gonna be divided into single channels like this. So you see now you have only the kick. If I put on song mode, let me turn my tag off. See, and then everything else is pretty much divided already. So you can just pretty much, this is what the pattern was like. Let's make it like a regular, like almost stereotypical. So starts off with the intro, and then it goes into the hook, and then it goes into the verse, and then it goes into the hook again. So let's start off with the intro. You want to be kind of mellow and then build up from there. Let's just go with the strings. All right. Bells. There we go.
Infamous beats.
Turn it up a little bit. Bitch. And this is where the drop is gonna be. There we go. Put the snares in. Put pretty much everything in it. A bit of bells, the hits. Pizzicatos too, and then in case you take some stuff out if it's too much, but I think it sounds okay. And now for time reasons, I have been working on it a little bit, and I'm gonna open up a new project, and which is gonna be the one with the zip loop and everything, and it's gonna make it a little more interesting and switch it up a little more, but you get the gist. I mean, you just switch it up, and you just play around with the different patterns and everything. Once you get into the verse, you don't want to make it sound too repetitive, so you might add something, you might take out something, and so that it sounds not boring. So now let me open up this one right here. There you go. And as you see, I mixed everything and the patterns are different, and this is what the beat sounds like from the start.
Infamous beats.
Oh! Bitch. Let me take down the whistle. As you can see, I added another kick pattern and another 808 pattern to switch it up more. And this is just basically the intro, a first short hook, and then there's the verse till the bitch till here pretty much. And then there's this is the hook, this part here from, let me select it. This is the hook. And so from here, you can pretty much just copy the whole thing. You can pretty much just click everything here and then click shift and then drag it. And like this, you get another verse and another hook. And the typical structure is like 3 verses and 3 hooks. So you are gonna need to select another one and drag another one. And then obviously you wanna change the patterns as well. Like you wanna add something and take something out, and then maybe make it more interesting and not just do one pattern, one verse and one hook, repeat it 3 times. You wanna switch it up. You wanna add like some snare fillers, some other stuff, some breaks, some bridges, and so on, to keep, you know, the listener interested and not skip your shit. And that's it. So hope you like the beat, and download the zip loop package, and there's gonna be everything in there. There's gonna be all the sounds. I used only sound fonts and usual sounds, no Nexus, no nothing, so everybody can follow this, and y'all can start doing whatever you want to do. And one thing is, please do not jack my shit. I mean, this is for instructional use. It's not for you to just open up and produce an MP3 and sell it. I mean, you could do it, but you know, it's not just free shit. I'm not handing it out. This is for you to basically understand the techniques that go into producing, the basic ones, and then you can start playing around with them and practice and whatever. But you know, jackers is gonna jack, so do whatever you want to do. The zip loop package and everything, it's gonna be all available online. So this is the first one again of many tutorials I'm gonna be doing, and I'm gonna get a hang of it anyways. Sorry if this was maybe a little bit boring or whatever, but you know, fuck it. If you don't like it, just skip it. I don't really give a fuck. Leg out.